So, Unrivaled MVP is something that a lot of people are talking about right now. But for me, there is one answer and one answer alone. The all Unrivaled first team should be Aliyah Boston, Brittany Sykes, and Alicia Gray. I think there's a chance that none of them make the all Unrivaled first team. Because I have a feeling that we are about to see a complete and utter robbery. We just witnessed yesterday a team concede the record amounts of points. A team break the record for the most points conceded in a game. We just saw the Breeze go sub 500 and concede 95 points in a game. Yes, 95 points. We just saw a team concede 95 while being sub 500. Sorry, where is it? Can I even find that game? Oh, sorry, no, it's 1v1 tournament. Sorry. I was confused. But we just watched them concede 95. 95. Well, Paige had 14 points in this game. Who is now, Paige, by the way, is not leading in scoring, is not leading in assists. I'm pretty sure Marina Mabry's gone down in scoring. But there's one clear MVP. It's Aliyah Boston. It's Aliyah Boston. Aliyah Boston is currently 7th in points per game, only because her and Kelsey Plum share the points. Because Kelsey Plum is 6th in points per game. And Kelsey Plum's nearly top in assists per game, but Aliyah Boston's top in blocks per game. The MVP should go to a player from the Phantom. They are the number one seed. Not only that, this was a team that was not projected to be that good. They were dead last a year ago. And in the players that they kept were Tash Cloud and Satu Sabli, and Satu hasn't played. Two of the players they kept, one of them hasn't played. They got Kiki, who's been decent. Dana Evans hasn't played at all. They got Tip Hayes as a replacement player who originally wasn't even supposed to be an Unrivaled, who, by the way, was fantastic last year and has been fantastic this year again. But Aliyah Boston, 10 of 13 from the field, 6 of 9, 14 of 22. Her percentages are scary. She has absolutely been the best player so far in Unrivaled. And I don't know why people are so, dead set on, it has to go to... I've heard this argument be made. Oh, if Aliyah Boston didn't have Kelsey Plum setting her up, she wouldn't be doing anything. If you're arguing Kelsey Plum's the MVP of Unrivaled and Caitlin Clark's the MVP of the WNBA, then Jackie Young is actually the best player for the Aces. I'm sorry, a forward needs a guard to get them the ball. It's basketball. Aliyah's not a fucking point guard. And to be honest, everyone going about Chelsea Gray this, Chelsea Gray that. Her team is sub 500. Her team is sub 500. And they needed to bring in an all-star. They needed to literally bring in an all-star off the street to even get close to 500. They're playing the Phantom in the last game. And Paige Bueckers MVP on a sub 500 team who have been shocking. And by the way, the Rose are 3-7 in their last 10 games. They're minus 40 as a team. They are minus 40. They have lost to the Hive. They have lost to the Lunar Owls. And, okay, yeah, they beat the Laces, which in fact has potentially put them into a horrible position. But again, the Laces are Brittany Sykes and co. And I'm shocked that Brittany Sykes has been this good, but she has been. She has been. Brittany Sykes should be an all-Unrivaled team member, but I have a weird feeling she might make either of the teams. Just because this is all based on reputation. And I think Aliyah Boston's going to get robbed. I think she's going to absolutely get robbed of MVP. The only excuse is that if you want to make the argument that Kelsey Plum's the MVP, but I don't think Kelsey Plum's going to get it either. I think a player on a sub 500 team is going to win MVP. The only thing is that I think the Phantom are guaranteed the number one seed. If they're guaranteed the number one seed, they might just roll over and allow the Rose to get to 500. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, Rose being at 500 makes no difference to them. The Rose being the 5, the Rose, I don't think can be. And a vinyl Might be able to overtake the Rose. I don't know what the head-to-head is like there. But at the end of the day, like we're looking at a team on a 6-game winning streak, and in that 6-game winning streak, their best player has absolutely been like Aliyah Boston. Like, I have no question about that. Aliyah Boston has been the best player so far on the Phantom, and she's been the best player on the best team, and is leading in blocks as far as scoring is concerned, averaging 20 a game. Like, I don't know what more you can ask her from Aliyah Boston, just because she averages 5 less points than Paige Bueckers on a much worse team. Like, on the season, you can see it here. She started off whatever. Her last, in this winning streak, by the way, since the start of the winning streak, 18, 18, 18, 33, 16, 25. 7 boards, 10 boards, 13 boards, 4 assists, 3 assists. Like, she's doing everything. She's doing absolutely everything. Like, Aliyah Boston is the MVP of this league. No question about that. She is the MVP and the depoy. And by the way, I haven't really, like, I know she's blocking shots. Like, block shots don't really mean defense, but at the end of the day, that's all people are going to be judging this on, is blocks and steals, and she's near the top in both. She's top in blocks, near the top in steals. That being said, you're looking at, for example, the only time I saw someone actually impact the game on the defensive end was Angel Reese. Like, in the last couple of possessions, she actually did impact the game on defense, which is very rare. It's very, very rare we're seeing people impact the game on the defensive end in this type of a setting. But I got to give Angel Reese credit. Like, end of that game against the Laces, which they won. Like, she was very, very good in the defensive end. So I'm not gonna go out here and say and try to slander her here. But the MVP is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Aliyah. Like, she is the MVP. She's become a 3-point threat as well. Like, for me, there's no one that I'm putting in this category with Aliyah Boston. Kelsey Plum, maybe Kelsey Plum. But, like, the Phantom were projected to be one of the worst teams, and they're the best. This isn't like the Rose last year, who were like 2 games above 500, and that got them the number 2 seed. Because, I don't know, like, it was mad. Every team was close, and then they won. They ended up winning because it's a best of 1 playoff, and the best team didn't win. Like, I don't know if we're going to see them win. I really don't. I don't know if the Phantom are going to win because it's a best of 1 playoffs. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. And if nothing else, like, once it gets to Miami, there's crowds. It affects things. But regular season MVP is, for me, not even a particularly close one right now. It should be Aliyah Boston.